It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And for Memphis, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And Mike Conley may be the best player in the league who has yet to make an all-star game. Shaq, you feel he's getting the full credit that he deserves?
You know, it's harder when you're playing in a small market, Ernie. However, that big contract, that's some recognition right there for you.
Yes, it is.
He's earned his money, though. I mean, he's put the work in. He's unselfish, quiet assassin. He's solid to elite in pretty much every area of the game. Well, I don't know if he earned that kind of money, but he did earn some money.
You know his nickname, Ernie?
What's that?
150.
Oh.
One F-I-D-D-Y.
I thought it was going to be Shaq something.
Oh, okay.
No, Ernie, I don't talk about myself like that.
He doesn't. He never does that, Ernie. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, that was just a shot that you didn't have to take, Ernie.
Well, I have to take it. Somebody's got to take it.
My
Someone's got
goodness.
to stop the madness.
Shout out to 150.
And I'm just the man to do that. Call me Shaq Johnson.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. And Lonzo Ball out with the injury. He will be missed.
Yeah, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of the injury. Well, we only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of that previous game, but now they sound sure about it, and hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Well, it's good to at least have a time frame in mind for when we can expect to see him back.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Well, Steve, you can see it. Some players starting to feel the fatigue of a long season. How much you think is from the travel aspect of being a player in the NBA?
Kevin, I think it's a lot about the travel. The travel is a grind, and I think being able to sleep on planes, that is an art. I couldn't do that, and I think that's where guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, I guess, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinners, and spend a lot of times using that time to recover.
Boys, nice and hot.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Ingram. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. Now here's James. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Here's Kuzma. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Lakers. Conley against Rondo. Outside Conley. Jackson in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Pass to McGee. To the inside. And Jackson with the block. Brooks outside. And stolen by James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. At the elbow, it's James. Over Anderson.
Defensively for Anderson, it's all about positioning. Does a good job there holding his ground.
Conley kicks to Anderson. McGee against Brooks. The kick out to Anderson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Anderson. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Inside, here's McGee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Conley with it. He had 13 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's blocked. LeBron left side. The pass to Kuzma. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to McGee. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break Memphis. On up the court. Here's Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision-making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
And he knocks down the first one. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is health. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And Conley drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Now here's Conley. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Brooks. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to James. Back to Kuzma. Hangs in the air. Rebounded by Jackson.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Here's Conley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Conley is just a knockdown scorer from the mid-range. Senses the separation and cashes in easily.
Rondo, bounce pass. LeBron against Anderson. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the middle. And there's Jackson on the assist by Conley. Jackson's got 5 now.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Lakers trail by 6. Rondo looking around. Kicks it to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
In a class by himself, no one matches up with LeBron in transition.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside Conley. Some solid defense from Ingram.
allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
Now here's James, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Valanciunas against McGee, and Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
So timeout called here, but first for Memphis. This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. The team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Carter, the pass to Parsons. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Parsons. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. In third, the Grizzlies.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And so here's Memphis. Here's Bradley. Rebounded by Hart.
Creativity at his best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Joakim Noah. Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And for years, the Memphis Grizzlies defined mid-level success in the NBA, but not last season.
Before last year, they made the playoffs 7 straight seasons. Never played in a championship, but always seemed a player or two short. Now they're finally rebuilding.
He doesn't get the second one. Memphis leading. Down low. And there's Parsons on the assist from Carter. Parsons got his first points in this one.
He's not shy around the rim. Chandler Parsons with the length to work inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Right outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Stevenson with it. Now right defending. Stevenson against Parsons. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Hart's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
At the elbow, it's Noah. Chandler with the steal. Here's Hart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now here is Carter. Here's Bradley. Rebound by Muscala. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Bradley. To the paint, here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it. In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Hart. He's got 5. Passes it to Bullock. Five to shoot. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Over right. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Carter penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Stevenson. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Now here's Noah. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Carter, that's good.
That's one of his specialties. Noah loves to pass the basketball. A total team player.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Stevenson. To the paint. Here's Hart. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Here's Noah. After the basket by Los Angeles. Carter outside. Back to Noah. Bradley, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 6. And like so many other big men in the NBA, Mike Muscala also looking to become an outside threat.
He's increased the number of three-pointers taken each year. Has shown a soft touch and is a threat from outside. Won't be an offensive centerpiece, but he contributes.
Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. Good work defensively by Carter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He kicks to Bradley. Stevenson against Wright. It's rebounded by Stevenson. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Grizzlies.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
Here's Hart. Over Carter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hart's got 9 points.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Knocked away. Fast break, the Lakers. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. And Muscala kicks to Hart. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Parsons with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Bradley finds Noah to stop the drought. And the layup is good. Noah's got his first basket.
Dumping the ball down to Noah is a good decision. He has length, passing ability, and he can score it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Carter. Offensive rebound. Right. And the shot goes in. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Stevenson outside. Fires for 3. Back to the action after this word. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Hart is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's Anderson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Jackson with the block. They get it back, and that one is good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Conley kicks to Jackson. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And there's Jackson on the assist by Anderson. Jackson's got 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Hart. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 11.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Conley against Rondo. Conley scanning the floor. Good D by Rondo.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. That free throw good from Anderson. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out as far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny. was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And Jackson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Now Conley. He's got 7. The kick out to Anderson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's used to being the catalyst. Kyle trying to become more of a threat, playing off the ball.
Rondo with the ball. Conley picks him up. And again, the Lakers no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Brooks. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Ingram outside. LeBron left side. Over Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And the first one drops.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations here at the pro level.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
And here's Anderson after LeBron James hitting the 3. Rondo against Conley. It's tipped. They recover it. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 9. The Lakers trail. Now here's Rondo. He had 13 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. The pass to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McGee. Outside Rondo. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now here's Conley. He has 7. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kuzma kicks to Ingram. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The 3. And again, Memphis no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Jackson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Stevenson's checked in. Rondo against Conley. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
2 shots.
That one is off. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Now here is Conley. He has 7. It's Bradley on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Explosive athlete, Bradley challenges the interior of this defense, showing versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Ingram. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dishes it to Chandler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball, effortless.
Rondo against Conley. Pass to Noah. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Over Rondo. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 9 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Lakers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. White, he's checked in for Memphis. Carter comes in for Michael Conley.
One shot.
And that one falls for Stevenson. There's a real art, isn't there, Steve, to drawing charges? Who are some of the best at doing that you see now on a game-to-game basis?
You know, DeMarcus Cousins stands out because he's a center. You're used to seeing centers block shots.
Right.
But he can get in position and take charges. Draymond Green loves to take charges. Kemba Walker does it from the point guard position. Marcus Smart, Patrick Beverly. Those are some of the names, and the list goes on and on.
And those guys are tough guys, too. They have a toughness, grit factor about them.
Yeah, you got to have that, Kevin, if you're going to bounce your head off the floor.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, it's stolen by Bradley. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Noah's got the ball, stolen by Bullock. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Lakers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. And so Bullock nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Wright kicks to Parsons. It's Bradley on the wing. Noah, the pass to right. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bullock. That one wide left. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. He gets that one. Bullock's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Bradley. Tight defense on him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Yvonne Rabs checked in for Noah.
And early in his career, Parsons displays so much talent. We know about the injuries. I think everyone wonders what could have been.
Now here's Bullock. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lakers passing it around, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Last year, a devastating season for the Memphis Grizzlies, especially on the offensive end. Dead last in field goals attempted and in field goals made.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
One shot.
On talking about the Grizzlies, part of that low offensive output is that they tend to play at a slower pace.
Typically, the Grizzlies are known for a grit and grind philosophy, and that lends itself to a slow, bruising style of play. Last year, they tried to play faster, but didn't really have the personnel to pull it off.
Now here is Carter over Hart. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Carter. Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Bradley. To the paint, stolen by Jackson. The 19-foot shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Hart. He's got 14. Got a piece of it.
And Parsons with the heads-up play on defense.
Here's Bradley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
No good on the free throw. A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because then you get a chance to see the guys who, you know, the stats we look at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what's the score is, and that plus-minus help those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Stevenson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bradley kicks to Parsons. Back to Bradley. Passes it to Parsons. Bradley deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Two shots.
Throw good. Bullock. Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Parsons. Brooks comes in for C.J. Miles. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Bradley. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Lance Stevenson. And so Bullock nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Carter outside. Jackson down low. He's covered by Muscala. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. Carter hits them both. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bullock kicks to Kuzma. McGee in the high post. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Here's Hart. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooks outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And that one falls for Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Now here's Bullock, guarded closely. Pass to Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. Looking at the Lakers, Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling the paint. Shaquille.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Conley out there with Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Valanciunas. Great D that time from Rondo.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kuzma. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Conley. Here's Brooks. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson.
And you watch Kyle Anderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
And both free throws good for Anderson. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Conley. Jackson against Kuzma. Jackson down low, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Conley against Rondo. To the middle. And the slam dunk by McGee.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the league pass.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Anderson finds Valanciunas. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
Got a piece of it. In the corner, it's James. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And another basket for the Lakers.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Here's Conley after the basket by the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Brooks. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Lakers leading by 5. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath. And a moment here to see the numbers for Mike Conley. 8th in assists, 8th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now here's Ingram, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James wide open. Again, Los Angeles.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Conley against Rondo. And here is Conley. He's got 9. Anderson outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Rondo from outside. How about that?
Now here is Conley. Valanciunas passes to Conley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Conley's got 11.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Valanciunas, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Valanciunas has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Not a lot of centers can hit a contested jumper like that, but Valanciunas is one of them.
Ingram against Brooks. Here's Kuzma, and that one drops. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Conley kicks to Jackson. Back to Conley. To the middle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Some changes for Memphis. Parsons checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeLon Wright comes in for Anderson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Dylan Brooks. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. He feeds it to LeBron. Over right. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Parsons on the wing. Bradley finds Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Lakers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. James in the post. Wright's there. And it's Wright sending it back. Nobody near Parsons. And another basket for Memphis.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron right side. Another miss by LeBron.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
LA has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Rondo dishes to Stevenson. Feeds to James. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 14 points for LeBron.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Noah comes in for Jackson, and it's Carter in for Mike Conley. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Carter kicks it to Noah. Back to Carter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. LeBron James third.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The speed of Rondo is not easy to keep up with. When he's driving to the rack, he is looking to get the defense up in the air.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one falls for Rondo.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And Rondo drops them both. Carter with it. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Bradley. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 13 points for Avery Bradley.
For a guy who's much more natural shooting the long 2, Bradley's worked hard to increase his range.
Down low. Carter, that's good. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Stevenson kicks to Rondo. A floater. And no good. Parsons with some nice D. Memphis has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The 3 from Bradley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Lets it go from the wing. And that's good for 2. Hart's got 16 points. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Bradley. 13 points in the game. Noah, the pass to Carter. Back to Noah. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for James. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Wright. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Hart kicks to Bullock. Here's Hart, defended by Carter. Hart the pass to Muscala. And another three for the Lakers. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's Bradley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shoots the three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Hart the pass to Bullock. Good on the bucket. Bullock's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Noah high post. A floater. The Lakers with the rebound.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Mike Muscala. Bradley against Stevenson, and Hart has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 4 assists in the game.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Now here's Bradley. 16 points for him. Right, left side. Valanciunas in the high post. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Well, Smitty, we saw with Jonas Valanciunas, the Lithuanian big man, shooting more threes last season.
Valanciunas saw all the other centers in this league add a three-pointer and wanted in on the action as well. Only took about 1 a game, but he shot over 40%.
The Lakers with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. There's the pass to Kuzma. Off target from outside.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Carter, the pass to Bradley. Carter dishes to Valanciunas. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Kuzma against Parsons. The shot's good from Kuzma. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Carter. Parsons against Kuzma. Parsons finds Valanciunas. Inside, Carter. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Passes it to Hart and stolen by Wright. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Parsons. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeLon Wright. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Chandler. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Here's Hart. He's got 19. Outside Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here is Carter. He's got 10. Kicks to Valanciunas. For the lead, Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by a point. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 3.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Now here's Rondo, and it's McGee with the jam.
Really like watching Rondo go to work in the screen and roll. A genius who can thread the needle.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Brooks. Conley kicks to Carter. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hart's got 21 in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Brooks. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hart. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Carter kicks to Valanciunas. Inside, Conley. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers leading by 4. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot's good from Kuzma.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley, the pass to Valanciunas. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson, he's checked in for Carter. Here's Los Angeles now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Rondo kicks to Hart. The pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 6. McGee in the high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In terms of player salaries, you want to get what you pay for. Not the case for the Grizzlies last season. two of the three highest paid guys. One played in just 12 games, the other played in just 36.
That's good from McGee. Well, looking at the Grizzlies last season, they really didn't have the talent on the bench to make up for some of those injuries.
They've botched a lot of draft picks over the years. No infusion of young talent. No surprise that they ended up with the second worst record in the league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rondo against Conley. Brooks up on top. He kicks it to Jackson. And Anderson has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
James against Anderson. That's tipped. Now here's James, defended by Anderson. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. Chalk up two there. Kuzma's got 10 points in just the second half.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Conley kicks to Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Conley inside the line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Even with a hand in his face, Conley is too good. Keeps his focus at all times.
James looking it over. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Rondo. Anderson's shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And when Rondo is dropping in the mid-range shots, it really opens up the floor for everyone else.
Here's Brooks after Rajon Rondo's bucket. From 15 feet away, that one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Anderson.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Rondo. That one goes. Count it.
Got to respect the attacking mindset of Rondo. Always looking to go right to the cup.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. They double team Conley, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anderson against McGee. To the middle. Shoots from the line.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders. Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. It's up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Timeout called the Lakers.
What I like about Dylan Brooks, the maturity. Physically, he came in NBA ready, and he already played a lot of important minutes for a great college team.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Well, Steve, with Dylan Brooks, a second-round pick, his rookie season was a tremendous success.
I agree. He shot the ball well, contributed on both ends of the floor. Really good rotational player, still with a tremendous upside.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And the first one drops.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And here is Conley. Anderson right side. 20 feet out. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Anderson. And that's 15 points for Mike Conley.
Mike Conley so quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as soon as he touches the ball.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Now the feed to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Anderson. The drive by Brooks. And he dunks it down.
Valanciunas is a very solid passer at his position. Knows how to find the open man.
Lakers leading by 6. Rondo with it. Passes it to Kuzma. From outside, off the mark.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Now Conley. On the wing, Jackson. Count it, and the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And that one's good. Ingram.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Conley, and he gets the bucket.
Conley is so tricky down low, creating just enough space to get his shot over the defense.
Rondo against Conley. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. A three from Anderson. A rebound by the Lakers.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from McGee. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Conley kicks to Anderson. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Shoots over Ingram. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Hart. Poked away. Stolen by Anderson. And now here comes Conley leading the break. That shot missing. Rondo with some nice D. Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by JaVale McGee. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Rondo. Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Conley. From past the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the basket is good. 15 points for Rajon Rondo.
Rondo is a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Grizzlies. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Conley. Jackson down low. He's against Kuzma. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Jackson.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Rondo with the ball. Conley picks him up. Carter against Ingram. Stolen by Jackson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. The tray. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Guarded by Jackson. At the top of the key, Rondo. 6 to shoot. The dish to McGee. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. They get it back.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
And it's Carter missing. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 11. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It took him no time at all on that one.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Five on the clock. Bonga lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 10. 20 seconds left in the fourth. $20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Sweet stroke by Avery Bradley, and it's not by chance. At one point, his shot mechanics were rebuilt from scratch.
The putback, Noah. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Carter. Not going to go that time. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.